This is your home, and you walk around here 99% of the time. Nobody pays attention from where you come from, or your national origin, or your race, or your gender. And look at your president, comes from a place that you can't even pronounce the name of it. And but every now and then somebody does something that's horrid, is horrible. I just wanted to make sure that you understood that I am in full support of your right to express your opinions, and make sure that the world and the community knows that we don't be making statements like this shows that we still have a lot of work to do, because we still have idiots, for lack of a better word, that would say these things. It takes time. If you go back 30 years ago when I came to this country, it was very different than it is today. And we need to make it more different so things like this don't happen. The university's commitment to this, your right to reach your American dream and go to college and graduate and do that, cannot be disturbed by people like that. It just cannot be, and it will not be allowed. I will do everything possible, and most of you know me. You've been around me before. I stand up for what I believe in. Look at this university from 4 years ago or 5 years ago when you came in to where you are today. They told me you're putting all of these beautiful buildings, you kids don't deserve it. They said, go jump in the lake. They do. We're still the most affordable university, and my kids are succeeding better than anybody else. And education, not only you're #1 in the country, but #1 in the state, highest paid in science, in STEM, you name it. And we'll change all the other ones. We cannot be defeated by a small group or a small person, some horribly minded person. So I hope you see that I'm kind of aggravated that something like that would happen. And I hope that you understand that we will do everything possible to make sure it doesn't happen. And we will find them, Gorman. Yes, sir. We will find them. So.
We thank you for that.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
from deep down, because you are as concerned about the situation as we are.
Look, you could be my daughter for God's sake.
Exactly. Anybody could be anybody's cousin, sister, brother. At the end of the day, we all are related in some kind of way. And it's a travesty what happened last night. It's a travesty what's happening over the world. We are reoccurring history. So history is ongoing. It's fluid. We're history right now. We don't know what this particular moment is in the future. It could be the turning point. It could be the starting point. Whatever it is, it's up to us to decide.
But the best thing to do is what we're doing now. We're saying to these people that we can't be stopped. America will change. We will change with it. And this is unacceptable. This is intolerable. We could have disagreement on little things here and there every time. That's nothing to do with this. But if you go back 50,000 years ago, we all started from the same bloody place walking naked. Right? This is a fact. Okay, now one time, I don't want to disturb your statement, my daughter asked me, it says, some of the forms always ask to put your racial thing on it. Mm-hmm. And she says, so what do I put in that? I said, well, you're a genuine all-American mutt. And come from all different cultures, mixed from all different cultures. And the beauty of this place, look at the beauty of this institution. Just imagine you never had in your life any food except English food, right? That would be pathetic, wouldn't it? That you didn't have Italian food, you didn't have Louisiana's gumbo. Come on. This is where the future is. And the other thing is that I want you to remember this thing. the racist bunch that get involved in these kind of things are scared stiff because the whole thing is changing and there's nothing they can do about that. There's absolutely nothing they can do about it. And we are going to be the example of how America would look.
All right.
So thank you guys, and you can count on my support.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The bullhorns and the quad.
Okay, we got it. We got the blowhorn girl coming.
Do it here. Do it here, because like, I think the neighbors were saying that they can.
They can hear us?
I said, come on.
It was a little blowhorn.
Come on, these are kids. I mean, come on, the young people, and one of them complains that lights at night bothers them over there. Come on, man, give me a break with you now. It's not that often, but the bullhorn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
The bullhorn during cloud showers, not during classes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're going to figure it out. That you don't want to disturb the people.
Yeah, college hour. It's a college hour on a Wednesday.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody good? Is there anything I can do?
Questions?
Sure.
Concerns?
Anything I can do, I will.
You can write down the message right here.
Yeah, what we're doing here, we were just trying to figure out what we can do. We believe that the answer to these questions, the answer to, you know, understanding what we can make of this situation is in one of our minds. It's in one of our brains, and all we need is for people to like actually. Oh, I'll just pass that.
You got some
We have pens. If you have pens, y'all can put in the class. We got a couple. They'll go around. If anything, you just take this time to think about what you're going to write because you want to make it impactful, you know. But the answer to how we fix this, how we combat people and injustice is in our minds somewhere, and we just need to come together under one consciousness, talk about it, and figure out what we can do next. You know what I mean? So the answer is, what can we do? What can we realistically do about any of these situations? Mizzou, pray for Kean, pray for Kenya, pray for parents, Black Lives Matter. All of it matters. And we need an answer to all of these questions.
The best thing to do was when I came into this country, the first thing in my brain was that hate would never succeed. It would always fail. It's just like hate is like a virus. You could hide it a little bit, but then it comes out again. The only way to fight it is to make sure it never succeeds.